Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. It's been a hot minute once again, hasn't it? There's been a lot going on. There's been an awful lot going on. So I haven't done a video in quite a while and there's a fair few reasons for that. One of them is real life has been very busy, and the second is that I kind of got a bit burnt out on Star Citizen. So I was running around doing all the egg stuff in the PTU, as you may remember if you've been watching my content, and trying to do it on live was messy at best. The one time that my org did it full send and we managed to do it, I wasn't there because I was out. I was being a social bunny and touching grass. I wasn't playing Internet Spaceships. However, I just kind of got burnt out on doing it and trying to do it. Not to mention, after that, there was the fantastic controversy around hacking, which I didn't give any airtime to because I just couldn't be bothered logging in and potentially losing gear to all the hackers that was going on. It was a giant mess, and I didn't want to get involved, so I just stayed far away. The third reason in that regard is because I've actually been having a lot of fun playing Dune Awakening. So I bought it. I didn't think I would enjoy it that much, and then I just basically sank into it and no-lifed it for a while. This isn't looking very promising where I'm coming now, does it? So yeah, I had lots of fun with that. The thing about that is, now I've done Dune, in fact I've raised 2 characters on Dune Awakening now, and I have had a lot of fun with that game. Star Citizen's had a new patch, obviously, and here we are. So, where we are now is Magda, because I'm trying to get involved in this resource drive, and I'll admit I have not done anything at all with the PTU, with this event. I've not touched it, I've not logged in once, I've done nothing. I'm doing this completely blind, so this is going to be a case of seeing if it's completely broken on this server or seeing if it's working. The amount of ships here is not inspiring, to say the least. So let's go down and have a look. So yeah, lots and lots of Dune. We've got a new patch, and I want to get this resource drive thing done. So I've looked into it, I know what I have to do. I want to get Hurston done, and I want to get Microtech done. I want them both so I get the end tier rewards. If I can get some more, if I can bother to grind that much, then I will. We shall see, shan't we? Right, moment of truth. Does the cargo elevator work on this server? Yes. At least for the starter one for me. Let's have a look. Damn. I thought people were leaving just because they were having problems. Okie dokie. I'm not sure all of this cargo is mine. I have a feeling that some of it is broken. Tungsten, copper and corundum. Because there's quite a lot of it there. But sod it, I'll take it all. If it isn't all mine, then I can dump it later on. So, if you aren't aware, we now have this resource drive event, which is, because of the limitations of the game and the mechanics of the engine that we have right now, we can only do so much. Let's send this down to make sure that people can actually do that in a minute, see if other people can make use of it. Yeah, it's basically similar to what we've done before. It's lots of hauling cargo, lots of mining or finding resources, some ship combat, some FPS combat. It's like Xenothreat and the other events we've had with a different name sticker slapped on it. I can't really fault CIG too much because, again, they're playing with limited tools because they're trying to focus on playability and everything this year, minus all the crap we've had with hackers and everything. But I want to do it. I want to get involved. The rewards are very cool. The rewards are lots of armor and shinies, and you know, the potential to rename Pyro Station going into Pyro, owned by a corporation this time, as well as getting the entity, the guy that has the most resources and things to actually go and have a discount, like a 5% discount across the board, and we've been told that this will be across the board, like no exceptions, which is very, very cool. So yeah, I want to get involved. I want the shinies, and I want to see what goes on going forward. So there's a lot to do going forward. It's going to be very, very grindy. There's going to be lots of cargo, so I don't imagine it's going to be very good video content, which is why I wanted to make an update just as I'm doing an intro mission for Hurston and let you guys know how I'm getting on. I am feeling a lot better health-wise. I'm very much back at work. As I said, real life has been busy, so fingers crossed everything in that regard is going a lot better now. I'm still waiting to be discharged from my hospital because I'm waiting for a follow-up because they're very busy. So I should say my hospital, not my hospital, because I had my operation at a different hospital to the one I work at. I'm waiting to be discharged back to my hospital so they can carry on my treatment. But, yeah, going good in that regard as well. So I'm going to try and do this intro mission. And I'm going to clear the pad and then I will have a look at rewards and things, or should I say the list of things in the journal, because the main page where you track everything for this is in the journal, isn't it? Oh, I left my exterior down. Never mind, we'll grab that in a minute. And now we need to take everything back to Hurston. Where is our exterior? Open and close. There we go, there's our thing. And our ship is on the move. We can press web glass and our journal. And here is our resource drive. So, you can see that Hurston is just screaming ahead. Hurston Dynamics is in the lead. I don't know why everyone wants Hurston to be number one. I assume people like buying Pembroke suits. Microtech in a close second, ArcCorp and then Crusader. So, yeah, you have to tag these checkpoints here by delivering this cargo. And I think when I was watching Captain Foxy Loxy's video, that man is a gamer, you have to do 12 of the large missions in order to be able to get all the rewards for one corporation. So you have to do 12 of the large cargo ones, of which I think the Taurus here that I'm in will do. I think it's big enough to fit all of the cargo. If not, I will have to, I think, upgrade my Pirate Gladius to a raft, because I know the raft can do it, because I think he used the raft in his video. Right, oh, I'm on the wrong side of the moon to go back. So yes, there's a lot to do and a lot of grinding. Otherwise, I really haven't got that much of a thing to talk about. Like I said, I've been doing lots and lots and lots of Dune. I've also been playing lots and lots and lots of Holdfast, Nations at War. In I suppose a tiny shill for AGS, for Angwell Game Studios, who make that. I've been a server admin on that now for 5 years, 5-6 years, and yeah, it's just released on console for them, which is a massive thing because they've been gearing up for it for a long time, and the concurrent player count is insane. Normally, I think the highest they'd seen was something like 1,700. On Steam, and it released on console the other week, and it hit like 7,000 players, 8,000 players, 9,000 players. It was ridiculous. As a server admin, I'm used to like moderating 1 to 2 full servers, and regularly now I log on at night and there's like 10 servers full of players. It's a pain in the bum to moderate if there's lots of admin reports and things going on. I'm going to the Comrie. I don't want to go to the Comrie. But otherwise, very much fun. Lots of new players and opportunities to destroy people who are new to the game and haven't really understood the mechanics and things yet. So, sorry not sorry if you're new to the game and somebody called Bob Mitch playing artillery has wrecked you, because it's my victory lap when I've been moderating. So yeah, lots and lots of things to do. I am really looking forward to seeing where this goes with Star Citizen and how they're going to change this and make this like a bit more of a player-driven investment. I'm looking forward to testing the new weaponry, because I think we have a pistol now, don't we? We have a Volt pistol that we can buy as part of a package So there's another one of them. That's something to talk about in a moment. And there's also a Volt sniper rifle, I believe, or they're working on a Volt sniper rifle. I could be wrong. I will have to look more into it. Like I said, I haven't really kept up that well because I've been very, very busy otherwise outside of the game. So let's hope we can get a landing space. I imagine this is going to be packed. Yeah, given the state of things of what's going on. But I'm glad the freight elevator is working. I saw lots of things on the Reddit whilst I was at work today saying that the freight elevators were balked to all hell, and people were angry because naturally we've got another event that's using freight elevators, and the freight elevators have never really historically worked very well. So, oh yes, the armor sets. Let's have a look. So there's new armor sets that you can buy. They are Warbond only, which is, I understand because it's cosmetic, but it's a little bit annoying that we can't buy them with credit. There's 3 of them. My favourite, I think personally, for a change, is going to be the gaudy gold one. So there's a gold one, an orange one, and like a yellow one. And the yellow one is okay. It's like got like a hazard tape scheme to it, especially on the backpack. The backpack is awesome. The backpack looks fantastic. I haven't bought any of them yet, but I think I'm going to buy the gold one. The gold one looks great, and I love the backpack for a reason that I'll get to in a second. And then the orange one of the guys in the org last night said that it looks like a Half-Life 2 hazmat suit, and I have to agree, it does look kind of like that if it was made of metal and boxy. A lot more boxy than the one in Half-Life 2 is very sleek. I said all of them make you look like Bastion from Overwatch if you look at his like front chest plate. But I do like them. They come with the pistol. They also come with the skin for a mole, I believe, or a mole or a raft. And they also come with the backpack. So like a Shubin Interstellar backpack that looks awesome. It also looks awesome because if I look at my character, you can see that everyone who was Concierge at this point, I believe that's the case. I don't think there was a monetary spend value on it like the old armor set that you had to spend 5k to get it. Everyone who is Concierge has gotten a fantastic looking set of Artimex armor. Now, if you've known me from my videos or anything for quite a long time, you'll have known that the Artimex set is my favourite set in-game by far, even outpacing the Wicklow armour that I'm used to wearing, so I adore this set. It is very gold in lots of places, and it is quite gaudy with all its lion logos and the one on the cape. I'm sure when I land we'll get a better look at it in a second, but I don't think it's anywhere near as gaudy as the shiny reflective gold one that you can't wear anywhere because you'll just get spotted in a crowd instantly and sniped. So this one I really like. For doing missions like this, it's medium armor, which means it's still protective, and it doesn't weigh you down as much as heavy armor. Yay, parking space. So it's very useful for doing missions like this because you can still run pretty quick and your hydration and everything won't drain as fast. But it's still a little bit gaudy. It's still got a little bit of that gold tackiness that we love in Star Citizen when it comes to these funny Concierge armors. But it's a little bit more subdued, and I like that. Why is this person going in my hangar? I thought they were going in my hangar. I didn't see they were going for the pad. They thought they were going straight down into that hangar. They were that desperate to get into a parking space. Let's get down in here and have a look. Oh, you can tell I've not been playing the game in a while. I am shit at parking. Let's try that again, shall we? There you go. That shows how long I haven't been playing the game, because normally I am fantastic at landing my ships, and that was awful. And we are down. I suppose really I could open the exterior, but I might do this one by hand, because I'm going to have to get used to doing the tractor beam ones on the next run if I don't just upgrade to the raft, which I think I might do to make things a little bit easier. So as we come down, you can see we have not quite so, let's sidestep into the light a little bit. We have gaudy, but not quite so gaudy. and I do like this a lot. There is still a lot of gold, maybe a bit too much gold for my liking. The chest piece and everything is fine. I think the helmet trim could have lost a bit, but I like it. And maybe remove the hip lions, so the lions on the hip handles there, on the love handles. But aside from that, I actually really love this armour. It's a nice thank you to the Concierge members who have been screaming for something, and this is something, and something is better than nothing. So, well done. I really do like this. So that's that. And is, for now at least, it's taken the place of my beloved not on my Artifacts armour, my Wicklow armour, which is currently sat still at Microtech. So I wanted to try and get the one from, or the one for, I should say, the Worm event. But controversial opinion, because taste is subjective, I don't like that one as much as I like the one from the first event. So if you saw the one from the Worm event, if you've been to Wicklow Shop, which now we don't have the RNG aspect as much because they've updated the Modern Mobilast. Thank you, CIG. Fucking thank you. That's a massive update. In fact, I'm actually going to show that off because it's kind of important. So you can see that we have other items now, and you still kind of have to like do this, and so if I wanted to do it, I would have to exchange a full set of Endro armor, which I could do because I've got 2 full sets of it now, but I'd still need the Valakar pearls and the fangs. So yeah, I would still have to do work to get the worm pieces, obviously, but I haven't done that yet. So I may well do it. It's just, again, time and being bothered to go back to Pyro and do it. Maybe it might be a bit easier to do now because people will be focusing on this event. We shall see. So yeah, I wasn't a fan as much of the Wicklow armor from the Worm event. So it's kind of the same as the pieces that you see me in lots of videos before, but the fangs that are on it, so the teeth that are all over it, so the big ones on the chest piece and the ones on the legs and the ones extending on the wrists, they're all like glowy green radiation-y Hulk colours, and it looks cool when you look at the armor. But if you're trying to be anything remotely stealthy, it's as bad as the black and gold one that you could buy a couple of patches ago. I know that was a Banu one as well. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, it was black, and then the black aspect of it is cool. But then it had bright gold horns all over it that glowed like you were strapping literal glow sticks all over your body. Oh, someone's messed about in Discord. Yeah, it glowed like you were strapping literal glow sticks all over your body, and it showed you up for miles around and lit you up like a Christmas tree if you were trying to do flanking maneuvers on people or anything of that sort. So not good. Not good at all. So yeah, I much prefer my original Wicklow armour for doing the Karanite and Saldinium, and doing it that way. So still in my Wicklow armour, still might get the golden, not the golden one, the greeny glowy one by turning in one set of my Endro stuff. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, time. Right, let's turn this in. I've been waffling a lot whilst I've been doing this, but I've had a few things to say. So let's see if this intro mission works, and then we can look at the more difficult versions of it. Down you go. I somewhat suspect I didn't need to get all 6 of those boxes in there, but hey ho. Freight elevator working. There we go. Which means, if I go into the contract manager now, you can see I have all the missions. So resource drive materials required. Don't quite know what's going on there, unless that's telling me. I don't know. There's just like a loose one. I can just turn in whatever I want. So resource drive, you can go and do the ones to combat missions. Medium-sized haul, large-sized haul. Cargo retrieval, I think, is going to... you go and there's ships around an abandoned vessel, and then you go and get the cargo off those. Small vessel, same thing. Small-sized haul, same thing. So what I need to be doing with either the raft or the Connie Taurus I've got here is this one. So the large-sized haul, and you should have enough space inside both of those at HMS Thetis on Hurston. And you need a ship that can hold 4 SCU cargo containers, so that shouldn't be too hard. That's just the half size big ones, isn't it? Like the flat pack ones. And you can bring that to HMS Thetis, or from HMS Thetis to Everest, so where I am now. And I need to do this 12 times. So I'm not going to put 12 times in a video. Oh, hello.
Contract. That should help Hurston gain some ground.
Yeah. Well, you didn't sound quite so mardy. The NPCs of these are quite hilarious watching the videos that I've seen. So there we go. I need to go and do this 12 times now. So we'll give it a go. See how it goes. See if it's broken and buggy. And see if I can make any progress on this thing. Right. It's the next day. And I gave up on Hurston. There are no missions available for Hurston, so I'm going to turn in the one for Microtech here, and we're going to see if Microtech is any different, because as we saw, everyone is doing the Hurston Dynamics missions at the minute. There's a fair few things to say about this event, even though I've barely scratched the surface of it. None of them are good, let's put it that way. Maybe I have been spoilt on games that are a bit more complete just lately, but I feel like at the moment I really don't have the patience for Star Citizen. Yeah, it's not good. From what I can tell, the missions, once you've done the intro mission like this one I'm doing here, they only spawn every 8 minutes, and when they do, only one person on the server, a server of, you know, up to 600 people, is able to accept any one of those missions. And once one person accepts it, everyone else has got to wait 8 minutes, which is wild considering how laser focused, again, much like the Worm event and much like Hathor, the areas that they have to go to are laser focused, so people can camp them. You know, I know, again, space combat game, hey ho. I've already been shot down trying to go and retrieve one mission in my Connie here. And the dude in chat was screaming about choosing Hurston Dynamics instead for an easy victory, despite everyone in the chat saying that we couldn't do Hurston Dynamics because there's no missions to do for Hurston Dynamics. So let's see if Microtech is any different. That's those done. So as an example, see I've got Hurston down here, and if I go to Microtech, no missions for Microtech either, for God's sake. It's so frustrating. So there should be, I think I showed it on the clip I filmed earlier on, that there should be like 8 missions here. You know, small size haul, medium size haul, large size haul, ship in distress, go and recover cargo. There's nothing, because people have accepted all the missions, and the accept rate for the missions is server wide. So no one can do the missions, because once one person gets it, you have to wait 10 minutes before they even pop up again, and if one person clicks it faster than you, that's it. It's asinine, it really is. I'm so frustrated.
Microtech appreciates your hard work.
I don't know why they've designed it like this. It's so stupid, because no one can do the missions. Like, I was looking forward to this. Genuinely, I was really, really, really looking forward to getting back into this and doing some fun hauling. You know, maybe not with other people, but chatting in the Discord whilst we're all doing it, because the rewards, again, are split between people if you do it in a group of people, which incentivizes doing it solo, which means you just mean more people are trying to do the bloody missions because the rewards get split. Ugh. I'm so disappointed. I really, really am. It's so silly how they've done this. And there's things with the freight elevators not working again. The freight elevators are breaking. I don't understand. It just seems so poorly thought out of sending people to these laser focused locations again that only have 2 freight elevators when there's, you know, 10 to 20 ships orbiting the place trying to pick up cargo. And they can't get it, either because the freight elevators are broken outright or because they're having to wait in a queue, which means people won't want to wait in a queue, so they're pad ramming and shoving people's ships out of the way, or they're stealing cargo that isn't meant for them, so it won't work for their mission anyway. They're just griefing other people by stealing their cargo. It just feels like things haven't been thought out, which is really, really disappointing. And I'm genuinely disappointed. I love this game. I love this project. I love everything about this game. But when they do the big events like this, where it's this one is good because it's tangible rewards that we can keep, rather than just, you know, doing it for the sake of doing it. We actually get stuff. And I know it's the first weekend of the event, and I know everybody is going to be doing it. But it's... I'm so disappointed, because now I'm just going to have to log off and go and play Dune, or go and play Holdfast, or go and play Final Fantasy or something, because I can't play this event because of the way it's designed. If I want to play this event, I'm going to have to sit here in a hangar for potentially hours, just clicking over and over and over again. It's like being in the old Final Fantasy bloody housing system. And I'm getting too old for that. Back to Dune, I suppose. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please give the video a like, and please subscribe if you fancy sticking around. If you're new to the game or haven't made an account yet, you can use the referral code on screen, also in the video description, to give yourself some in-game credits and give me a little boost as well. See you in the next one.